let me introduce myself and tell you why I came here in the first place. Hi, my name is Patrick and I'm a Brazilian Italian living in Sofia, Bulgaria. 784 days ago, I've cut my hair for the last time. I did it because at that time I was working for a chain restaurant in northern Italy and my life was incredibly miserable. So one day I found this job in the jobs abroad section of this website and almost laughing at myself, I've decided to give it a go. The agent offered me this job was actually an Italian living in some nameless German city offering me a job position in Bulgaria. It was obviously a scam. Yet I found myself on a plane ready to come to Sofia and all I could see from outside the window were these vast lands of snow full of nothing basically. As soon as I touched the Bulgarian ground, it was a constant stream of interesting things, which I can name a few, like stray dogs, crazy taxi drivers, moving pavement in the streets, blocks and the regional balconies, fireworks for every occasion, chalga, rakia, shopska salad and... Am I being too foreigner? Man, I never thought Bulgaria could be so livable. In fact, in here you can find fast internet connection, affordable prices, beautiful places nearby to visit, but also you can find international food and transportation that actually shows up on time, not like in Italy. But also here we have a huge issue with smog. It doesn't look like from the place I am currently. However, I can assure you that in some mornings you just wake up and you cannot see what's in front of you just because there's this huge wall of smog that it's of course pretty unhealthy. Most people here, especially if they are young, they speak at least English. The average is around 3 or 4 languages. I mean, usually they speak English, Bulgarian and Spanish, or English, Bulgarian and German, or English, Bulgarian, German and Spanish, or Portuguese, or Chinese, or Japanese. It's really full of people that here know a lot of languages. Even when sometimes you ask them, do you speak English? And they say, just a little, but in the end it turns out their English is 10 times better than yours. But so what's the matter with all these languages? Is perhaps Bulgaria the customer support of you or the world?
Yes, it is.
So because of all this need for language speakers, cities like Sofia and Plovdiv are actually full of foreigners, interesting ones. So let's ask what they think about Sofia.
My name is Kim.
My name is Maximilien Alonso.
I'm Matteo.
I'm Vanessa.
My name is Abdullah.
I'm Italian.
I'm French.
Vietnamese.
I'm from Jordan.
I'm Russian American.
Yeah, I'm an exchange student. I do accounting and finance for a major.
A friend of mine, they invite me to come to Bulgaria to just, check it out. And then since I come here, I never go away.
I've been living and working in Sofia for a year and a half. Yeah.
Actually, it was Sofia that chose me because I was sending my application, my CVs all around the world. I was in Prague before. They said, we are really looking for Italian speakers here in Sofia. And I said, okay, let's do it.
My goal generally is I would really love to have like a stable cycle of moving in a way, because I have this itch to travel, but I also want to have a more stable manner of living. So I want to spend 6 months in one country and 6 months in a second country. And right now my idea is to spend 6 months maybe in Bulgaria, I don't know if in Sofia specifically, and 6 months in the States, maybe in New York, and to switch like this throughout the year so I always feel fresh.
Have so many nice second-hand shop. You can like walk around, spend some time there and get really good quality clothes. Another thing I like here that there's a lot of young people. They are really smart. They speak a lot of different languages and they're really friendly as well. I felt like I have a lot of support and respect from the local people and also international people who live in Sofia as well. For example, like I'm a cook. I do cooking with Vietnamese food. It's like in Vietnam when you are a cook, people don't care because everyone can cook in Vietnam. But here, like people appreciate more about my skill and also about my cuisine. So I've enjoyed that time I have here in Bulgaria.
I really love nature here, that it's really savage. I like it a lot. Vitosha mountain here, it's really close and wow.
What I like about the city is that it's so different from what I know. Like when I arrived, the contrast really shocked me. I remember being in some streets with really old buildings, really grey, and I was like, shit, maybe I made a mistake. And then you discover the other part of town is really lovely. And yeah, that's why I like the contrast between all part of the city. It's really nice.
I like the food. I like the old and modern style of the city. I think people are a bit miserable here, like they look sad. I think life is hard for people here, but it's nice to visit. But I think like if you live, it's really hard to live here and make money.
Pollution. Guys, do something for this. I need to go to Vitosha every weekend otherwise. To breathe.
You read online about the mafia and stuff like this. Honestly, I feel super safe here. Like I never had any trouble.
Paperwork, the government, the office really complicated. When you need to serve out your document, it's gonna take you forever, and not many people they speak good English in that office, and they don't really provide you help. You know, they're not really friendly when you are completely have no idea what are you doing, and you're looking for some help, and people around you just kind of like, you know. Another thing is about the people here mentality, that at the beginning they are not really friendly, and when you go to the restaurant, people don't serve you really warm welcome, like, hey, come to my restaurant, sit down, let me please you something. It's like, hey, what's up, what do you want, man? That's kind of thing that I don't really like because I'm Asian, you know. For us, like, politeness is really important, and it's rare to have the people who will welcome you to their restaurant here.
And what do Bulgarians have to say about this? Let's ask them.
Welcome to Bulgaria, my friends.
Yeah,
I'm recording.
Oh,
that should work. Hello, my name's Assen.
My name is Moni.
my name is Alexz.
I am Theodora.
My name is Anna.
Bulgarian.
100% Bulgarian.
I am a Bulgarian. But I also do consider myself a citizen of the world because I do travel a lot.
I am Bulgarian Vietnamese, living in Belgium.
I'm coming from Pernik, Bulgaria. I'm a 4th or 5th generation Bulgarian from Pernik.
I do support people moving to Sofia because it brings a lot of opportunities, if it's for work or for studies or just for volunteering. And it helps the Bulgarian economy grow, and it helps us Bulgarians as well.
Not for me.
I think it's really fun because it jazzes up like the environment, and there's like different cultures, and you get to interact with different people, because otherwise it would be pretty boring.
I love it. I love the fact that Sofia is becoming much more of a place where there is a diversity, and people are coming here and people see that it's nice and they like it, and they have that cultural shock of things that they have not seen or eaten. So it's nice to see that so many foreigners are coming here, and it's becoming much more international and not so of a stigma, because people don't know a lot about Eastern Europe. Everybody, when they speak about Europe in general, they speak about Western Europe, and Eastern Europe is a gem. Like, if you go and make a road trip around the Balkans, you're gonna be like, wow, that's a whole different Europe. It's different.
That's very nice. I mean, it's nice for young people to get to know each other, get to know people from different countries. I think that's very nice because that's been changing. That's been changing in the past few years. That changed as well. I did not live in Sofia actually. I moved here 2010 to pursue my bachelor's degree. I think of it as something that made me feel different. Other people will see me as different because you can see it from my face. I don't really look like a lot of the Bulgarians look like. But I think of it as something that gave me a lot of strength and character because of the fact that people would see me a lot more, maybe that they see other people. But I managed to do it. I managed to think of it as my strength and not as my weakness.
Well, I have lived in other countries. I used to live in Spain. I've lived in the UK as well. So I actually came back here for just a little bit, but then I had an accident, so I had to stay a little bit more. And then now I'm here for quite a while. I love traveling. I love living in other countries. I would definitely go and live somewhere else for like a couple of years. I'm also good here now, so diversity is good.
Yes, I have. I just finished my Erasmus exchange semester in Lithuania. I lived there for 1 semester and it was pretty good.
I used to live in Romania for 1 year, but I lived in Bucharest, and Bucharest wasn't a fine representation of Romania because Bucharest was representing Bucharest. The big city, the capital, is always very different from the rest of the country. And I think the same goes for Sofia. I mean, when you live in Sofia, you don't learn much about Bulgaria. But in the end, I'm always planning my ways to come back.
I wouldn't necessarily strive to move to a different country if I could find people that share my interests around here, but as of now I haven't found that many people that share my interests, so I guess I would have to like explore a little bit and see where my place is.
Well, I think because life is hard here, most of them try to go and work outside of Bulgaria, so they try to learn as much language as they can. And most jobs, I think, here are international companies, so you should speak another language to work or to make a living.
I guess the main reason for the fact that Bulgarians tend to speak a lot of languages is that, well, first, no one really speaks our language, so if we want to communicate with foreigners, we kind of have to. And then also a lot of people want to move abroad because they believe it's easier to just move somewhere and they have more opportunities there, and yeah, they believe that the life would be easier somewhere abroad.
I haven't faced much discrimination, only once. I wanted to do a video with a friend and the guy was in the shot. We asked him to leave. He asked me where I was from. I said France. He looked at me like disgust and he went away. But that's it. Other than that, I haven't had any issue of that sort. But I'm quite white, so...
Sometimes people can be closed-minded around here, but personally I don't feel like there's something you can't deal with, or there's something that's so bad for any group of people that they are necessarily discriminated against. Sure, in some situations some people have a leg up, but also as closed-minded people are here, they're also like, nobody really gives a shit about, like, as long as you're not, as long as you're minding your own business, I don't think somebody really gives a shit.
Let's say it's you know, another capital in the EU, but it's not developed at other city, but it have a lot of opportunity. For example, like things here is cheaper compared with other European country. The tax is low, so if you ever want to start up your own business here, it's gonna be the best idea.
The thing I like the most about here is the fact that apart from it being cheap, it's good quality. You can eat healthy here for like, you know, peanuts, and you can live a good quality life the way you want it to be, without the pressure, without the high taxes, without everything. So it's a great place to start a business as well. So if you are somebody that is an entrepreneur, that's your base. I know a lot of them. So yeah, come and visit.
Diversity is certainly a thing here in Sofia. However, your life here as a foreigner won't be always so easy or understood by others, especially by Bulgarians themselves, which sometimes come to ask me, why are you here? I mean, our children, they go to your country to find jobs. But that's precisely the point. Emigration can be the answer for anybody. It doesn't matter the country from which you're from or the reasons why. And the country has meaning only because of the people living there, which are in fact sharing something, a culture, a language, or multiple languages, and anything else in between basically. To me, being able to enrich myself with all these diverse and interesting human beings is something that I'll always aim for, because it enriches me and I hope it's vice versa. So yeah, if you like this video, why do you like this stuff? I mean, are you considering to give me a thumbs up and follow my channel? I mean, because that would be strange. But if you do it, see you on the next one.